Hey everyone, it's Mari, and Kelly Barron and I are back this week with another challenge for Scrap the Challenge. This week we're doing a then and now challenge. So this is a piece of paper from Maggie Holmes Shine, and this is the then paper that I'm using, or a paper from a past collection from Maggie Holmes. I'm going to be using a paper for now from Shimelle, and this is from her Little by Little collection. I'll be using an older Shimelle paper and a newer Maggie Holmes paper. So that's clear as mud. So now you can see that I'm actually going to build my layout on that floral, and I've taken a cut file from Just Nick's Studio. I've cut it out of both white cardstock and this Shimelle paper from her very first collection. I'm going to just use that as the inside of my heart, and then I've backed the cut file with that new Shimelle paper that I showed you at the beginning of the video here. And so now I'm just going to stick this all down, and just using that pink paper as the inside of my circle, I'll be able to just build on top of that, and it just won't be quite as busy as having the floral as the entire background. And I'm just going to position that in a way that will give me a little bit of room to work on other parts of my layout. I don't want to completely cover up that pattern paper, those florals on that cut file, but I will a little bit just with my photographs there on the left. So the then and that now is also the reason why I chose the photographs I chose. So there's a picture of Bailey when she was much younger, and then a picture of her now. And I'm going to start sticking this down just so that I can start building my layout on top. And just going to use my repositionable Tombow tape runner here. Really love that adhesive just because I can stick things down and move them around still. It makes it a little bit more flexible. I think I just turned my light on. I think I did almost half this video with one of my lights off. I am going to go right off of my cut file here onto that pink paper. I'm just going to clean that glue up there quickly, and now you can see that I've got everything all stuck down there for my cut file. I'm going to start matting my photographs. So where the now for Maggie Holmes comes in is I'm going to mat both of my photos in the 6x6 papers from the Chasing Dreams collection. That's the new Maggie Holmes collection. And I'm going to use a variety of colors the colors that are in the backing of the cut file there. So I'm going to use pink, and I'm going to bring a little bit of pattern paper in that has that aqua in it, and also some yellow, because those are the colors, once again, like I said, that I've backed the cut file, and I just want to bring those into the photo mat as well. I'm just offsetting those papers a little bit on the photos, just I've put the first one square, and then the next two that I'm going to put on there are going to be offset a little bit on either side of the photo. So you can see me doing that here with the yellow. So the yellow is just off the bottom and over to the right, and then the next paper will be the opposite of that. So just to give it a little more interest, so that it's not just stacked one on top of the other. And I'm just going to offset the yellow on this other photograph here. And then I'm going to take that really cute parrot pattern paper from this collection as well, which I love. I have a full sheet of that. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to use it, but I probably am going to hoard it for a little while just because I love it. And it's one of those papers where you don't want to use it because you love it so much. So that's this parrot paper that I'm using here. I have the larger sheet of that, and I love that it's white. I love that white background on it too. So I'm just going to, like I said, offset these on here as well. I'm doing that, just finishing that up now. And I love this picture of Bailey. She looks so silly with her dad's retro glasses on. They look retro now. I don't think they were then. I don't think he was wearing retro glasses at the time, but they certainly look retro now at this point. Maybe they're coming back into style. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. But anyways, they're funny. She just looks silly. And you can see her the little choker necklace that she had on. We laugh every time we look at these pictures and when she's wearing that, because she never took that off. She loved it. She bathed with it on and so on. And then, of course, she decided one day that she'd sort of had enough of the choker, but she definitely went through her choker phase. So this picture shows that as well. And then this photograph that is the now is just her using a silly Snapchat filter. And it's just cute. And she has a huge fun and silly side as a 22-year-old, as she did when she was probably, I want to say she was probably 7 or 8 in that picture on the left. So my photographs capture then and now theme as well. And I was thinking about using this Maggie Holmes open book ephemera piece, that bingo card. I have a few of those in my stash. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to use them. I will one day. I love them. They're cool. I just haven't decided yet how I need to use them on a layout. I also thought about using this chipboard frame, but that doesn't make the cut either. I actually don't do a ton of embellishing. I find that when I use a cut file, you often don't have to do a ton of embellishing, especially when the cut file is like this with the florals on it. It really does, do a lot of the work for you in essence. So I do enjoy that aspect of using a cut file. So I'm just going to get those stuck down here. I'm going to overlap them a little bit. And then I'm just going to put a couple of little embellishments down and a title. And I'm going to do a little bit of sewing on this. I actually already did the sewing around the heart, around the perimeter of that heart in some gold thread. You can see that I got brave and decided I could manage to do that mostly straight. There's one little wow in it. And I put a little puffy heart there from the Chasing Dreams collection in between those photographs. I've almost used up that whole pack of those little puffy hearts, by the way, which is good. That's a good thing to use things up. And I know I would like more of them, but I'm not going to do it. I won't do it, I promise, because I just can't. I have to keep using stuff up, guys. I have to do it. I know you feel my pain. So I'm going to use the glitter thickers mostly from the Chasing Dreams collection. I'm also going to use the little white puffy alphas as well, just to spell the word and. And I believe those are also from Chasing Dreams, or they go along with that collection. So the title is going to be Then and Now. Wow, how original, Mari. And well, it just sort of takes the legwork out of it, doesn't it? Anyways, it just seems simple, so that's what I went with. And so the title is going to be Then and Now. The area directly below the title is going to be for some journaling. I just end up doing some journaling on my computer and cutting that into strips. It's pretty easy. It's a really nice way of doing your journaling on a layout like this, where there's really no space, where you can do some handwriting. Although I could have done some in that heart on that pink area there, but I didn't feel like it was quite in the right spot for what I wanted. So I decided to go with the print or the typed font instead. And so I'm finally going to eventually decide to do this more in a linear way and put the title across there and then do the journaling down below, which seems to work, I think. And I'm going to do just a little bit of a cluster in the bottom right hand corner as well here. I decided I wanted to pop up those photographs at the top a little bit, just because they seemed like they were laying really flat. So I just add some pop dots in behind the photos just to pop the top up. So gives it just a little bit more lift and dimension there for the photos. And it's not really super noticeable, but just ever so slightly. And I don't know if you can tell, but the very last mat in those photographs is that shiny heart foil vellum. And I really love that vellum. I'm almost out of it. I've got a little wee bit left, but not much. And so I did show you that vellum on camera, but I'm not sure. I can't remember if I showed you actually putting it behind those photos. So I'm going to take the sticker sheet from Chasing Dreams. I'm going to add a couple of stickers, like I said, down to that bottom right corner, just to create a little bit of interest down there, because the journaling is actually going to lead down to that corner. So just to finish off where your eye rests there at the bottom with something a little bit interesting, I end up putting one of those little label stickers and a little bow, dimensional chipboard heart down there, and a phrase sticker that says "You Shine" on it. This is quite possibly my most favorite phrase sticker that I have ever seen. And Maggie Holmes always does a really cool phrase sticker sheet with her collections, but this one, I don't know. I just really love it. I love the labels on it. I love the combination of the gold and the pastels, and it just is really, it makes me happy, that sticker sheet. I love it. So I'm going to just take one of the labels from that sheet. I'm going to put it down at the bottom and just build on that a little bit. You know, one of the things I love about her collection so much is that, you know, I could mix in Shine or Open Book or, you know, Gather, whatever, with this new collection, and they all work together, right, to a certain extent. So I really love that about her collections. So I'm just going to take one of these little chipboard hearts in gold off of this chipboard sheet and add that down. And I will just have my journaling and just a tiny little bit of sewing that I'm going to add down by that cluster at the bottom. So make sure you go over to Kelly Barron's channel and check out what she did for her then and now this week. Kelly and I always have so much fun with these challenges. Make sure if you join us that you use the hashtag Scrap the Challenge on Instagram. Come on over to our Facebook page. It's called Scrap O'Clock, and we have a lot of fun over there. I think we're over 200 members in Scrap O'Clock now on Facebook, and we're just having fun meeting new people and just interacting in a positive way about scrapbooking, right? So it's all good. It's all positive in this world that we live in that sometimes isn't very positive. So come on over to Scrap O'Clock, join us. We'd love to take a look at what you did for your then and now challenge. And that's it for my layout today, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.